The truth about mortgage marketing, what's working now and what's just noise. So, hey gang, Carl White here, loan officer freedom. So, I was sitting out on the front porch and I was just pondering a little bit, wrote down a couple notes and thought I'd come in here and crank on the microphone real quick and just share some of the thoughts that I was thinking about. So I want to get just kind of get real with you here about mortgage marketing for a minute because every time I turn around, there's somebody trying to sell a new magic bullet, or I call them magic beans. Like the world's not, there's never a shortage of magic beans, and and all the different things, and look, some of this stuff is okay, right? Like Instagram Reels and YouTube channels and funnels with 27 steps, consumer direct webinars, lead vendors who promise exclusive high converting borrowers and all that other stuff. And what I found after coaching literally tens of thousands of loan officers all across the nation and all 50 states, most of that stuff isn't wrong. It just might not be what's working best now or be completely, totally unnecessary. So today I want to help you filter out the noise. So we're going to break this into two buckets. That's what I was doing on the front porch. Is number one, what's actually working right now to close more loans? And then number two, what's likely a distraction that's probably costing you money? So what's working now? So what's working now that I'm seeing, and gosh, it just seems to never quit, is warm referrals from agents and past clients. This one still wins, period. And actually, if we look at a graph, and I'm going to look off here to the side for those watching this on YouTube, there's a little graph, and it shows this was a famous study that was done, uh, and it asked people that borrowed money from mortgage people like you and I, where'd you find your loan officer? Where'd you find your loan officer? The number one is real estate agent. It was 36%. 36% of all closings found it through the real estate agent, 36%. The next was friends and family, are what you and I would call our past database. That's 24%. So just those two combined is already 60%. Their bank was 18%, online search 11%, um, social media 3%, uh, home buying classes 2%. So it's like, all right, do I spend my time on the 2 and the 3%, or do I spend my time on the 60%? Right? It's just very, very simple math. So, and again, that's not my opinion. That's the results of the studies. Big, big, huge study. So warm referrals from agents and past clients, 60% of all the business. This one just flat out wins, period. And so, nothing's better than when a real estate agent or a happy past client gives me a call, say, hey, Carl, I've got somebody I need you to call. Those leads close at a higher rate, take less convincing, and they usually don't shop around as much, right? So if your marketing isn't focused on getting more of those, uh, boy, you're in for a tough time. I'm just telling you, you're in for a tough time. So what's working now? So number one, warm referrals from agents and past clients. Number two, um, this kind of falls in the same realm, but status update calls to real estate agents. Now you might not think, well, that's you might not think that this is about marketing, but it's some of the most effective marketing you'll ever do. So status update calls, we do them on Tuesdays, right, on the theme days, where we call the real estate agents, give an update on the loan that we're doing with them, everybody that's in our pipeline. And man, single best marketing likely that we'll ever do. And here's why: it builds trust, it keeps you top of mind, and it gives you a reason to talk to the agents every single week, and gives you an opportunity to ask for more business from them. And so it's an amazing experience for them. And you're solving one of their top complaints is I don't know what's going on when you got a deal in process. And just by solving that simple problem, and you don't text it, you don't email it. I mean, you could do that, but in addition to that, you call them, having conversations. And when you do that every single week, your name stays in their ears, and that, my friends, is marketing. Number three, what we're seeing working now is daily prospecting with a script with a scripted plan. So marketing isn't just about what you post, it's about what you say and who you say it to. It's having the conversations. And so, like loan officers in our Call Stars program, where we all collectively call together in a big group Zoom, and we're all making our phone calls together. Very very powerful. So the loan officers, they're calling their past database, they're calling their pre-approvals who are out house hunting, they're calling agents every week, and they're getting referrals, like record numbers of them. I was just talking with Chauncey this morning on Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Said, Carl, I'm having my best month ever. Who was it? Joanna, same thing. I think she's closed 13 last month and 13 this month, while most loan officers are closing like zero, maybe one, maybe two. And why? It's this is what these cats are doing, right? They're getting warm referrals from real estate agents and past database. They're making their status update calls to real estate agents, and they're daily prospecting with a scripted plan, right? That's just what they're doing. And so they're calling their past database, they're calling pre-approvals who they're working with, they're calling the agents every week, and they're asking for business, right? It's just that simple. And guess what? They're getting more business, right? You get what you ask for. Because I can tell you, marketing is also a conversation, right? Marketing is a conversation. Never forget that. Your marketing is not a broadcast, it's a conversation. The fourth thing that I'm seeing that's working right now is personal branding that feels real. So that's one thing I'm really seeing that's working right now. Simple, what I call short form content that feels human, right? It's not over edited, it's not corporate, it's not look at me, I'm a marketing mortgage guru. Just like a 60-second video answering common borrower questions. Very simple. You can Google what's the most common borrower questions and what's the answer to that question. There's your script for your 60-second videos, right? So little short 60-second videos answering common borrower questions, behind the scenes stories. I find that to be real popular, and frankly, just real life results, right? People want to do business with somebody that they like and trust, like we all know that. So be that person without all the fluff, right? Number five, what we're seeing they're doing is they're doing uh, smart follow-up automation, smart follow-up automation, and this will go into like email, text, and video. And my good friend Chris Johnstone has just totally nailed this with the Loan Officer CRM.ai. And so the smart follow-up and automation, this is where AI and automation do shine. And so, like a borrower fills out a form, and boom, your system texts them within 15 seconds. If they don't respond, it follows them again. And then you can send out like little automated video messages that goes along with that also. So this stuff, it's fast, it's friendly, and it's effective. You got to be doing this stuff. All right. So we talked about what was working, which is warm referrals from agents and past clients, status update calls to agents, daily prospecting with a scripted plan, personal branding that feels right, and smart follow-up and automation, right? Smart follow-up automation. What's not working? So this is bucket number two. So here, let's save you some time and money. So number one, buying cold leads without a follow-up machine. Colossal waste of time, waste of money, and frankly, it's bad for your psyche, right? Because you're doing something, you're not getting results, and we start saying things like, "When nobody's buying, nobody's doing this, nobody's doing that," and that's not true. They are doing it, right? So I see a lot of loan officers are throwing their money at lead vendors, hoping for a miracle. And I'm going to tell you, without a fast, structured follow up system, those leads are just they're just going to ghost you, right? It's just not going to work out. So leads without systems equals a very expensive disappointment. So yeah, so on those cold leads like that, I recommend you don't do them at all. But if you're not going to follow up at least 7 to 10 times, just skip it. Like I probably best not to do it anyway. Hey there. Hey, if you're loving the tips so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button right down there and then tap the little bell so that you never miss out on more free cool tips coming your way. Also, I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment beneath there. Let me know what you think or tell me what you'd like to hear next. The second thing I'm seeing that's not working, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse, is social media that's all about you, right? Social media that's all about you, or social media that's all about me. And I see people, we do FHA. Those posts won't get you closings, right? So, sometimes it seems like with loan officers marketing on social media, it sometimes I get the sense that like they feel that like they're marketing to other loan officers, right? And you're not. You're talking to the consumer direct, right? You're marketing to human beings. And so you got to talk like a human. You got to post like a human. If you're using AI to write these stories, I always get a kick out of it. Is like the day before, I could hardly say good morning in a cohesive sentence, and then the next day I'm writing like uh, Hemingway, right? So, and I love the AI tools, right? And I think AI content, I think that's fine, but you got to make it sound like it's you. And take out those AI, all the memes that AI puts into the copy. Take all that stuff out. Nobody wants to read something that AI wrote, even if it's amazing content. They'd rather read less than amazing content that you wrote, or at least that it feels like you wrote, rather than something that's obviously an AI automated thing. Number three, so number one, buying cold leads without a follow-up machine. Number two, that a thing that's not working, social media where it's all about you, right? There seems to be a real trend to that these days, and I don't. Somebody must have had a seminar or something, but it's a real it's really hurting you. Those that it's doing, and they mean good, right? I'm not making fun of anybody. They mean good, but it's just boy, it's just it's on the wrong track of branding. Number three, complex funnels that you never finish. So I think we've kind of moved away from this. This was really a thing about a year ago. Everybody was all into the funnels and funnel hacking. And again, I'm not saying these are bad things. I'm just saying this is probably not the thing for you to focus on right now. Because one thing I found is like on the funnel stuff is you don't need a 9-step funnel with tripwire upsells and webinar registrations. You need conversations with qualified people. You need to talk to people that can introduce you to have a conversation with qualified people, right? That's it. And again, I think funnels are fine if you're experienced with them, but most loan officers I see they never finish them or they never drive enough traffic to make them work. And so for loan officers, just having conversations, right? Just having conversations, and you don't need to buy a whole bunch of widgets to avoid having conversations. So it's not about broadcasting; it's about having conversations. Number four mistake that I see loan officers making right now is hoping your company's marketing will carry you, right? And I think it's great that the company marketing, company marketing might give you a little help, I guess. But I'm going to tell you, if you're waiting on your company's branding or social media, or even their tech stack to do all the heavy lifting for you without you having conversations, you're going to be waiting a long time. I'm just telling you, you're going to be waiting a long time. So yeah, and I mean, and nobody's going to come to save you. Like you are your brand, right? So I recommend even to the loan officers in my in my organization, which is I believe just awesome, right? It's just I've been with them, I don't know, 12 years, 13 years, something like that. I think they're great. I really do. But I even tell my loan officers, or the loan officers that I'm privileged to work with in our organization, is make your branding about you, not the organization. People don't do business with you because you work at Bank of, I'm just going to make up a name here, Bank of Palm Harbor or Bank of Kansas or Mortgage Company of Tampa or whatever fits for you. That's not why they work with you. They work with you because of you and who you are. Never forget that. So you are your brand and you are your best marketer, so we need to act like it. So all right, Carl, what should I focus on here? What should I focus on? So I'm going to give you a simple plan. Like, I don't know, like talk to, say, 30 people a week, have 30 conversations, right? And this would be past clients, real estate agents, maybe people that we pre-approved in the past, and they haven't bought yet, like are pre-approved and looking. Have 30 conversations a week. right? Just have 30 conversations a week. And these don't have to be hour-long conversations. Frankly, most of my conversations are 3 to 5 minutes, right? Most of the time, people, they don't have time to talk to us for an hour and a half, right? And so don't make it an hour and a half phone call. Learn how to make a nice, short, effective conversation, right? So talk to 30 people a week. Number two, boy, if you're not doing the weekly updates, do the weekly updates. So we've got some scripts, happy to help you out with them. But on the weekly updates, it is the golden opportunity to be asking for the business, right? Just golden opportunity. These are the people, this is like the easiest call ever. These are the people that are mad if you don't call. It's a perfect time to ask for the business. There's some poisonous, I get real passionate about this one. There's I'll hear somebody trying to sell their wares and I'll say, hey, don't beg for business, don't chase for business. There is no such thing, right? Those are that's conversations in your head that's absolutely poison and it's holding you back from what you deserve. And frankly, what I believe that you're entitled to. Right. So do your weekly updates and ask for more business, ask for the referrals, right? There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's everything right about it. The avoiding of that is just, it's not going to work out so well. Number three, um, if you haven't, if you want to try them, these short form videos to answer common borrower questions, if you got that little creative itch in you, go, well, Carl, I want to do something, I want to do something a little different. Do the short form videos to answer common borrower questions. And you could post those on your social media. You can record them as something, just your iPhone. Most of my videos I'm doing these days, in fact, I'd say all the videos that I'm doing these days. Those of you kind enough to watch some of mine that I send out from time to time. Like we do this thing called the Wednesday tip, where we send out this weekly video tip every Wednesday. I shoot it with my iPhone, right? I sometimes I hold it myself, and sometimes one of my videographer, her name is Jamie, awesome young lady, and she just holds my iPhone or an iPad sometimes, right? Just nice and simple. Number four, automate your speed to lead follow up. You got to get the speed to lead is just critical. When somebody reaches out to you, they can't be hitting your voicemail, which, I'll do an episode on that. Maybe I'll do the next episode on that, on using AI to answer your phone. There's some systems out these days that are really, really gotten impressive about it. But anyway, you got to automate your speed to lead. You got to, the things that's keeping you from talking to that lead as soon as possible, if not immediately when they call, you got to, whatever obstacles are in the way, you got to remove them. Number five, ask for referrals from people who already trust you. Ask for referrals from people that already trust you. So talk to 30 people a day, send weekly updates, or not, don't send, call with weekly updates every Tuesday to every agent that you're doing deals with. Use short form videos to answer common borrower questions. Automate your speed to lead follow up. You got to get that in place. And number five, ask for referrals from people that already trust you. That's it. So there's no complicated tools here. There's no overthinking. It's just simple marketing that works. Just simple marketing that works. So, all right. So and I need to wrap this up. I'm getting ready to jump into a meeting here real quick. But if you're not closing what you want to be closing, it's probably not a marketing problem. It's probably a focusing problem. It's probably a focus problem. So pick the right activities, do them consistently, uh, rely on structure and discipline, not motivation. Track your numbers, and let the rest go. Just likely unnecessary. So, all right, I think that's about it. So, again, marketing isn't about doing more stuff. It's about doing the right stuff consistently. I'm telling you, you don't need 19 social media platforms, a sales funnel built by NASA. You just need a simple plan, a consistent routine, and a room of people who are actually doing it with you, right? Or a pack or a crowd, a flock, however you want to say it, of people who's actually doing it with you. So, hey, I'm doing something kind of special here. I think so. I'm hosting a small group mastermind this October. It's more of a workshop, and I'm doing it right here in the Clearwater Beach area. So it's not a stadium event. This is real world stuff with real people. doing real business. And you'll get to meet some of my team. You'll see behind some of the scenes, and you'll leave with a plan. I promise you this: you'll leave with a plan to see a significant increase in your closing. Carl, what's significant? I mean, to me, I'm looking for like 300% increase in business, or it's not, it's not worth my effort of doing something. So you have my promise that you're going to leave with a plan that I believe and I've seen double and triple closings, and frankly, with less chaos. So just go to mastermindretreats.com, mastermindretreats.com, mastermindretreats.com. Check it out. So small group. It's gonna be more of a workshop. I'll be going over the daily success plan because I think we have to get those basics in. But we're gonna be showing you some other good stuff too. So anyway, that's it. Hey, thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode. I appreciate it, guys. And thanks so much for forwarding the episodes to your friends and having this as the number one podcast in the entire industry. I'm just forever grateful. So thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next episode.